Norm, you got this big job going on
Hey,
here.
Judy, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Come on back and join me. It's a heck of a lot of fun back here in these Himalayan blackberries.
No way, I'm dressed very nice today.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
I'm with Norm from Lily Miller, and we have this you have this blackberry patch that you're getting rid of.
Oh, I do. You know, we've been out here a number of years, and these Himalayan blackberries just continue to take over, and even a lopper doesn't do any good, so we throw those away.
What?
And we just get rid of them because too many people try to cut them down, and they're not happy with the results, and they just come back the next year.
Right. Well, I like the berries, so I know that it's a good time to get the berries now.
The berries are good for the pies. Yeah, you want to probably pick the berries before you spray, so you eat the blackberries because they're excellent in pies, but there are just other ways you can control these things.
And I know Lily Miller has some really great products here.
We do. We have this as our blackberry and brush killer. The active ingredient is called tripachlor. And we find that this can be used almost year-round, but it really works well when it's in the fall or late summer.
And why is that? I know there's some physiology about that.
There is. You have a lot of foliage.
Okay.
And in the spring, you don't have a lot of foliage. You have healthy growing plants.
They're very healthy.
Yes, and that's why you don't try to just chop them.
Right.
And they're at their biggest stage right now before they start to die back. So as much of the spray as you can get to cover the foliage, the surface area covered, the entire area is the best way to treat the plant.
You want as much surface area covered with this killer.
Absolutely. Now, a couple things. You want to be sure that when you use the product, whether this is a ready-to-use form for spot treating, it's also available in a concentrate quart for like a backpack or a tank sprayer. And you can do that if you have a controlled area that you don't want to get the blackberry and brush killer or the tripachlor because it will affect other brush.
So anything green it's going to affect.
Anything green. It can be an Oregon grape, which we love.
Right.
And it can be roses or flowers. Anything you want to be sure the wind is calm.
Right, definitely.
Early morning.
Okay.
Late afternoon.
Right.
Is a perfect time to apply the product.
Okay, and you want to make sure that you have all the protection. You have your gloves on, your mask, respirator, long
Yes,
sleeves.
I was going to try to do it by hand, so I didn't dress up for it today. But, you know, goggles are very good because of the drift.
Right.
And also it's very good to use some gloves. And a lot of people prefer a respirator because of the mist that gets in from the mixture.
Right.
Long pants, naturally, so you don't scratch yourself on the berries.
Correct.
But just some precautions that you take when you do it. And these products, these berries will not come back. What people will see is the possibility of a new blackberry plant coming back because they're very prolific out here in the Northwest.
Right. And what about that spot treatment? You were saying that you have that great way to do it.
Well, there is a little way you can do it. And if you have some loppers or some clippers, you can actually go down to the base of a blackberry plant. And let's just say you wanted to spot treat this.
Right.
You can cut it off, and then you can take the concentrate and take a paintbrush and just simply, once we get this cut off here, it's awfully thorny, there we go, is just take your paintbrush and dab the end of that, and you can actually mix the solution up, or you can use it right out of the bottle. Okay. But this would actually then translocate down into the ground, and then you would eliminate the possibility of injuring any plants around. Just by doing it a DAP application.
Because sometimes there are some wonderful plants right next to it that you don't want to damage.
We have those in the front yard.
Right.
And a lot of times when the little leaves come out, I'll just go by. Actually, what I do is I'll mix them up in a little squirter.
Ah, so you can
and
control
spot treat them. Or my wife actually will go down with a paintbrush and paint those so she doesn't injure any of her plants.
Well, she's a very careful lady. Well, I know that you can go on Lily Miller's website, and find the nearest retailer or garden center that would carry this.
LilyMiller.com.
Okay.
And it lists all of our products. All you have to do is punch in a zip code, and it'll tell you where their products are available. Like I say, it comes in the 3 different sizes. It comes into a hose end. If you want to hook it to a hose, it's very easy to use. You can mix it up in a concentrate for a backpack or a tank type sprayer, or you have the gallon ready to spray.
Well, it sounds very convenient, and it's going to make your project much easier.
It will make your project much convenient, or much easier, I should say. And it is convenient because you can throw your loppers and your pruners away.
Right. Well, thank you very much. I'm sorry I'm not dressed to help. Maybe next time.
Well, stick around. We'll have some refreshments.
Okay. Thanks very much.
You bet. My pleasure.
Thanks.